Glock away radio.
And soon both of us. We build it up. Now it's time. We build it up. Now it's time. DJ. Now it's time.
You got homies, I got all this love and you got nothing. Let your past done, strip you up in perfect time. Too much time I give and lies I hear, but I stay here. Cause the time we share is so revealing. I treat you right, I will. I treat you right, I will. Just tell me you stay silent. Oh, you ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay silent. Anytime we see things through. Just tell me you stay silent. I've been thinking, who you talking to when you feel lonely? I've been thinking, you're the only one I let control me. I've been drinking, so much drugs in me, I'm never sober. I've been missing you so much, I'm still starting over. What's it gonna take for me to have you to myself? It's easy to have anyone, I don't want no one else. What's it gonna take for me to keep you to myself? It's easier to be alone, just I was something else. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay silent. Anytime we see things through. Just tell me you stay silent. We ain't gotta do what they do. Just tell me you stay silent. Anytime we see things through. Just tell me you stay silent. Show me silence.
It's your boy Killer Kel, man. Shout out my man DJ Nick Cheese, man. The music mix out. Go Block away radio, man. All over the world. It's one of my #1 DJs, man. You gotta come out and fuck with me.
Y'all know me, I be rolling, man. I get my shot, I be rolling them, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I pop my thing, y'all do your thing, I be rolling on them, yeah. If you know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you got your yeah. And then they got the fair, yeah. Pull up in the yeah. Pull up in the yeah. Should've given me the glare, yeah. So I'm feeling like I share, yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. Roll on the yeah. Roll on the yeah. Roll on the yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. Roll on the yeah. Roll on the yeah. Roll on the yeah. Should've given me the glare, yeah. So I'm feeling like a share, yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. Tell these niggas we ain't scared, yeah. Ain't a nigga out the fair, yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. I pull up in the yeah. Tell these niggas say yeah. Tell them say yeah. Tell them say yeah. Tell them say yeah. Shorty got yeah. Shorty got yeah. Give me that yeah. Give me that yeah. Get crazy now. Oh my gosh. Get crazy now. Get crazy now. Get crazy now.
Glock away radio.
Popping on the yeah. Shorty on the yeah. Giving me the yeah. Talking with the yeah. Let's be the yeah. Quit, I got the yeah. And then they got a fair, yeah. Pull up in the yeah. Pull up to the yeah. Shorty giving me the glare, yeah. So I bend it like a chair, yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. You know I roll on the yeah. Roll on the yeah.
made for me, yeah. Never ever let them come between. They ain't the same as my baby. They wanna take her place. Oh, they ain't the game that I play. She my baby, come my beauty. You built my baby, fuck on running it up. Got this shit that life for real. You a real bitch, ain't giving it up. Can nobody take my place, baby? I'm the one you love. Can nobody make you free, baby? You know I'm enough. And we in a hundred jars, riding that two-seater. Louis Vuitton, diamond pin, all the need that ain't on up. You my boy, give me one. Yeah, bitch, you really tough. You the one I rock and drop. Make her think I'm so many dogs. You know you look good. I ain't never had no bitch that treat me how you treat me. Putting that all on my name and hope that you gon' leave me. I can't live without your love, baby, you can leave me. Two-seaters, you and me. She my baby, call my beauty. She's so perfect like she made for me, yeah. Never ever let her come between. They ain't the same as my baby. They wanna take her place. Oh, they ain't the game that I play. She my baby, call my beauty.
Good morning from your favorite. Good morning from your favorite yoga soldier, aka the yoga broad, Nelly, coming to you straight from the G Shop.
She got the camel toe with the humpback. Sally think I'm tryna hunch that. Camel toe with the humpback. Camel toe with the humpback. She got a camel toe with the humpback. Sally think I'm tryna hunch that. The back of shorts like a teaser, nigga. Cause you know how bad I really want that. And I think it's time you let me beat it up. Cause it's overdue, I'm talking months past. Take it to the crib since you wanna kick it. We can do the shit like a run back. Talking hands up, touchdown. Give me that, it's a rundown. Heard what y'all kept asking for, so I'm giving y'all what you want now. Like hands up, down. Look at the score, I'm up now. Juked up, I'm bust down. I bet she want me to fuck now. She want the weed, the cheese, the keys. Pull up to her mama, so need the seeds. She get a rush from taking the risk, and she do whatever to be with me. Feel like I'm racing when we in the Porsche. We doing the beam like Need for Speed. Shorty gon' drop me when we on the drill and get me so close I don't need the beam. Stamina good, I don't need the bees. But fuck it like I'm on 230s. Shake her hips, sis on some Philly shit, but this bitch is from New Jersey. She asks, do I know too rare? I'm like, no, bitch, Ken too sturdy. Watch cost like 80 bands, so my wrist worth like 2 birdies. I know you heard me, I ain't whisper. She gave me head and I ain't kiss her. 2 chicks that I been hit still fight each other like they ain't sisters. Same mom and the same dad. Ask for time that I ain't had. I ain't seen her in like 2 years, and she's surprised that I ain't miss her, but I ain't diss her. I keep it a stack with you. Long as you keep it a stack with me. This ain't a bust down from the jeweler. These are the diamonds that came out the factory. I can get you rocked by a young boy. Got shooters that still go to mastery. No limits when I'm in this tank, and it's camouflage like a masterpiece. She got a camel toe with the humpback. Sally think I'm tryna hunch that. The bike the shorts like the teaser, nigga. Cause you know how bad I really want that. And I think it's time you let me beat it up. Cause it's overdue, I'm talking months past. Take it to the crib. Since you wanna kick it, we can do this shit like a run back. I'm talking hands up, touchdown. Give me that, this a rundown. Heard what y'all kept asking for, so I'm giving y'all what you want now. Like up, down, what now? Look at the score, I'm up now. Jeweled up, I'm bust down. And I bet she want me to fuck now.
Why you tryna get me caught up? Got me feeling nauseous. Talking about some bullshit. Bitch, I ain't retarded. Tryna get me caught up. Bringing all this drama. I don't understand. I guess you get it from your mama. Out here acting stupid. Out here causing problems. And now you wanna cry. Say nobody wanna love you. I'ma send her roses. She deserve her flowers. Don't wanna hurt her feelings, but I left her looking sour. Girl, you know I can't leave you alone. Cause you really looking good in my home. Damn, girl, you the bomb. It really sucks that you ain't meeting my mom. Cause I don't know if you wasting my time. You wasn't meant to be mine. But I like the way you're moving up and down. And when you keep it up, you make me buy a couple rounds. And when you in my bed, you know I like the way you sound. Cause you're the queen bee, you need to wear a fucking crown. I'm a real nigga, look, I never been a clown, cause I'm all about my money, I'm a motherfucking hound. But the truth is, you the baddest in the town, so that's answering your question why I'm keeping you around. Trying to get me caught up, got me feeling nauseous, talking about some bullshit, bitch, I ain't retarded. Trying to get me caught up, bringing all this drama. I don't understand, I guess you get it from your mama. Out here acting stupid, out here causing problems, and now you wanna cry, say nobody wanna love you. I'ma send her roses, she deserve her flowers. Don't wanna hurt her feelings, but I left her looking sour.
She said she worth the pressure, but you press when you apply the shit. Trying to get me all caught up, just cause she fine as shit. Girl, if you gon' give me your word, you better honor it. I know it's niggas all on your line, and they trying to hit. I ain't got no time for the drama, so I gotta split. Playing all these games with my mind. Girl, you gotta quit. I ain't done, but we can have fun, cause I'm kinda lit. A little wine and shot at tequila. That's my kind of shit. You tell your girls all about us, like you proud of it. You know with me, the sex is elite. With them, it's moderate. Bow flowers, fuck for some hours, then she swallow it. This girl trying to lead me astray. I'm not alone with it.
Got me feeling nauseous, talking about some bullshit. Bitch, I ain't retarded. Trying to get me caught up, bringing all this drama. I don't understand, I guess you get it from your mama. Out here acting stupid, out here causing problems, and now you wanna cry, say nobody wanna love you. I'ma send her roses, she deserve her flowers. Don't wanna hurt her feelings, but I left her looking sour.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
I said good morning to you.
How your mama now? How your mama now?
No, who it is. Bruno Brown.
Two, mic check, 1 2 1 2. I love that
Good
sound.
morning to you.
Good morning, world. It's your favorite yoga soldier, yoga instructor, yoga broad, Nelly Yoga, coming to you straight from the G Shop. Good morning, Chef.
Come on, love. How are you today?
I'm loving the accent today. You're giving me a little bit of UK vibes, a little bit. His accent be all over the place, people, so I love it because it's like I have like 4 boyfriends.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
I have an American boyfriend. I got a Jamaican boyfriend. I got
Horrible the things that she says.
Well, this is the Thinking Outside the Box podcast, people. Okay, this is what we do. We think outside the box. Well, thank y'all for choosing to join me every morning, tuning in on YouTube, and also download the Glockaware app where you can listen to everything that we have going on here at the G Shop 24 hours a day, people. Shout out to DJ Johnny Wishbone for that morning mix from 8:30 to 9 every morning, people. He gets us right, get you ready for your morning, get you off to work, jamming. You never know where he's gonna go with it. New school, old school, Caribbean, what? Johnny Wishbone give you what you need in the morning. So shout out to you, big bro. Hi, good morning, big sis. I rise, morning.
Chilling, man. You know my vibe. How
Well,
you?
people, you know we have to start our show the way we started off every morning, of course, with a clear mind, sound heart, clear heart, all that good stuff, releasing all the stress and all that good stuff. So if you will, please soften your gaze and allow your eyes to come to a gentle close, or not if you're driving. Just be intentional with your thoughts and your breath at this moment. Inhale slow and controlled with healing positive intention in through your nostrils. Exhale, cleanse, detox, and release anything from the mind, body, and spirit that is taking up space and serves no purpose. Take another round. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, cleanse, detox, and release anything that is taking up space and serves no purpose. Now prepare your mind and body for this flowerific journey with none other than Chef to guide you through this smokitation.
So I'm gonna need all my herbal journeys. Grab your Dutch, grab your lighter. And I don't know about y'all, but the day been a little bumpy in my morning, so I'm about to fix it. So what I need you to do is I need you to slowly inhale with intent. Inhale
some healing vibes, some positive vibes, some neutral vibes. Positive energy, people, this morning. We inhaling positive energy. So I need you to hold it for a sec. And then slowly exhale. Whoa. Gas. Slowly exhale. With purpose, releasing all that negativity. Get it all out. Wash it all out. Let the smoke filter through your body, man, and attach itself to everything negative that you feel like you need to disperse with. And if it didn't work with just one rotation, we going slowly inhale. With intent, positive thoughts, positive actions, positive treatment of people around you. And then slowly exhale it out, y'all. And give all that negative energy back out with purpose. And release it into the world, out into the atmosphere, and let it do whatever it do. But don't let it bother you anymore for the day. Moving forward. And there we go.
I must say, you're a good meditation guide, sir. I like it. I like what you bring to the table with your smokitation.
Appreciate it. I'll be letting the herb do the talking.
Well, welcome back, people. Welcome back into awareness. It is Wednesday. It is Hump Day, our day, as you know or should know. And if you don't know, now you do know.
You know.
Yeah, like Chef said, it was a pretty bumpy morning. I feel like life right now has been a pretty rough terrain. But you know, I feel like I'm on a 4-wheeler. I'm on my 4-wheeler. That's what happens when you live, people. And moving right along.
And that's the shit.
But that's how I feel in my mind. In my world. Yeah, my world is kind of crazy right now. Trying to move, want to move. Don't look like it's going to happen, but it better happen. Praying that things work in our favor. I try not to put negative energy out there because that's almost like I'm professing that negative things are going to come back. So I want to just continue to think positive thoughts, even though it looks like things aren't going my way and things aren't trying to work in my favor. I'm going to believe that they are. I'm going to believe that they're going to work out. They have to. Because I'm intentional about my actions and how I treat people and what I do and how I move and how I prioritize certain things. So I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping, I am, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm professing that things will work out. But then it does get a little frustrating though. Like, how do you handle, yourself in situations like, when you feel like you're just doing everything, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, you're doing everything right, and then boom, something comes in and knocks you off your square, or you know, how do you overcome that type of those obstacles? Like, what do you do?
It's a range of emotions for me. Initially, I get frustrated, I get angry. Quickly, I visit the whole world's piling on me stage real quick. I get out of that pretty fast though. I've always felt like I've been on the uphill climb, so it fucked with me like the first initial realization of it. You know, I'm human. But, you know, then I get out of that. Fuck around, cry for a minute about it. Ask God a few times, what's up? And then I move on from it because he usually got me and I usually see my way through. One of my favorite statements is, it'll work out.
It has to.
I'll be having to remember that. I'll be having to remember that.
Right.
I'll be having to remember that eventually it'll work out one way or the other. So you just have to be prepared and able to handle how it works out. But everything will work out.
Yeah.
Some things don't work out in your favor because your favor may be the wrong way for it to work out for you at that time. So everything works out. May not work out the way you think it should or the way you feel like you want it to, but at the end of the day, if it's a positive thing, if it's for you, if God is in your favor, everything works out. You just have to always make sure that you know what working out is.
That's a word, people. Because sometimes we think we know what we want or we know what's best or we want the outcome to be a certain way. But like you said, that might not be the best outcome. You know, that might not be what's best for you, what you think you want. But regardless, it's still working out. So that was a word. I like that. I appreciate that. You had a good workout this morning. I do appreciate the fact that we've been consistent with that. Like, I think that's changing our thought process and reducing stress a little bit. Just the fact that every morning we're up and out and you're working out.
Yeah, that's you. You know, that's you. I mean, I'm up every day. You know, I'm up every day. But
no, but you working out.
If you
now.
wasn't going to the Y, I wouldn't be going probably.
But
do. That's making the best out of, you know what I mean? You hear me? People like that's working out. Like that's working out. I aspired to work out and I know I should work out and I need to be in better shape, but it work out. Like, you know what I mean? Like things work out.
So I encourage all my listeners out there. I am aware of the fact that, you know, and again, I don't want y'all to forget the foundation of who I am and what this podcast is about and what we like to talk about. And I'm fully aware of, you know, the holiday seasons, people go through a lot of changes emotionally, a lot of mood swings, depression, anxiety. This is a time of year for people, depending on what type of job you have. You might be on break and you might have to be on unemployment. That could be stressful. The loss of family members and thinking about the people who are no longer with us during the holiday seasons can be depressing. You know, just living from check to check or having these expectations of trying to make Christmas happen for your children can be depressing, can be a trying time. So tune in with your family, your friends, allow people to tune in with you. I have a way of kind of isolating and shutting people out. Shout out to my best friend Raimi. I love her to death. I have been isolating and shutting people out, not because of anything that they've done or anything that anyone has said to me, but what I know about my character and my personality. Sometimes I just have to shut out all the noise. Not that people are intentionally noisy to me, but if I'm in the midst of a storm or in the midst of a transition, I like to sit with myself and my own thoughts. Like sometimes we can discuss our plans and our next move and all the things that are going on in our lives and the things that are bothering us with people, and then you get all of these different opinions and perspectives from people on how you should move and what you should do, and sometimes you just have to shut out all the noise and just focus on yourself and just focus on what that picture looks like for you. And that's literally what I've been doing. So I want anybody out there that is my friend that has reached out to me, or my family that has reached out to me. I'm in a transition phase. You haven't done anything. It's nothing personal. I just have to focus on me and what that looks like moving forward. And I have to block out the noise, because what I also know about myself, I have a tendency to move according to what I think people might think, or what I think people might say, or how I think people might feel. So now that I'm getting seasoned, I don't like the old word. Now that I'm getting more seasoned, I want to practice a mindset of independent thinking, like just doing what feels good to me, living my life on my own terms, not worrying about how anyone else is going to feel. So I've kind of been just even transitioning with that. Like, now how you feel about what I'm saying? What you gotta say? Well, you really just don't give a shit. Like I draw from your energy too, and I love that, because you just like, you live your life the way you want to live it. You don't care how anybody feels about it. And I love that. Like, I draw from that, because a lot of my life I've always been worried. I come from a big family. I have a family that will always pick up the pieces for me and help me when I need it, and they'll never let me fall. And I love that, and I get that. But just because I have that doesn't mean that I have to live my life according to what pleases them. I had to learn that.
I just feel like the happier I am, the more conducive I am with being on the mainstream, the better I am for everybody else around me. The other side of me is not conducive for any type of positive, you know what I mean? So I take it however it comes. I allow outside help when appropriate. I feel a way about accepting help when I accept it. I don't allow accepting help to dictate how I carry myself. Like, you can help me, right? But it stops there after that. Like, I don't allow people a say in dictating the way I carry myself, whether you help me or not. Because if I ask you for help, it's for help for doing what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I'm blessed with a few select people in my life who understand me and for whatever reason allow me to still be in their life, and we contribute to each other, even though my contribution may be the minimalist out of the deal. Mm-hmm. But what I bring to the table is honesty, loyalty, and a perspective that's always going to be from our best interests, whoever. Mm-hmm. So I've found that if I live my life a certain way, like if I live my life a certain way, mm-hmm. it dictates how I'm treated for the most part. Mm-hmm. Now, there's always that element of lifing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nate. And then in those situations, you had to self-inventory, acknowledge the role that you're playing, even in the part where you feel like you may consciously be doing everything right. You have to acknowledge the role and you play, because nobody does everything right. Mm-hmm. Things I do always got an ulterior motive, which is the betterment or the benefit to me. Mm. People who deny that are liars, and your life's not prospering and you're a user. It's a mental thing. Mm. At the end of the day, self-preservation is the number one rule in any human being's life, to take care of myself, to make sure I'm okay. Mm-hmm. So if I live my life surrounding myself by that premise and that concept with people who are like-minded to that way, whether it's about me or majority, I'd rather you feel that way about yourself. The better you feel about yourself is the better you treat people, or even able to be treated. Mm-hmm.
So basically doing to others as you would have to do unto
And the way you treat yourself good, and the way you do that is by understanding yourself and understanding the ebb and flow of life and understanding other people. Mm. Because to live well in life, you have to coexist.
Check yourself before you wreck
with
yourself.
Life. Mm-hmm. Like, this why I don't like when I hear people say how things should be. Or I feel like it should be this way because of, or I feel like things should go. I don't like those statements, because life don't give a fuck how you feel it should go until you start making the rules that govern and dictate your own life, which is very hard for people to do. Even people who own their own business, even millionaires, even billionaires, still live by life. And right now, and the way we're living life, we're not dictating the premises and the parameters and the movements of life, not even your own. Because you have to live in the system that's dictated by the people who created the system. And you could want to change the system, and you could know the system is fucked up, and you could have a feeling about what the system should be, right? And that's fine. Mm-hmm. And do what you feel like you need to do. But even when you're doing that, just be mindful to do it in the perimeters of the society that we live in. Because other than that, your shit is counterproductive and it don't work, and you just sound like you ranting. If you don't understand the perimeters of life that you live in, you are ranting. You are running your head into a wall.
It just got
you are those guys who be in the middle of the corners or on the streets yelling at people who they can't get their message across because you're yelling. I don't want to be yelled at.
Right. Fly team is in the building, people. Hi, sister. Hi. Hey, bro. Yeah, just got authentically flyer, people. Get that stool and sit up here, Poe. Why you always want to sit? Why you always want to play?
Because
first of all,
you know why.
Poe.
I don't know why you asking. You know why. I know why.
Poe. Yeah, he's always in the background, people. So look at Poe. That's Poe. Look at Poe. Hey, Poe. That's Flyboy Poe right there. All right, listen, we got the fly team in the building. It just got flyer. What happened on Authentic Philosophies this week?
Because we ain't do our rundown yet. I just started a little rant and shit after. You know
he was
what
taking
I mean?
them to
it wasn't a rant. It was
positive.
Was that inspiration? I don't know if it was inspirational, but it just was on my mind this morning because we went through a little bit of shit this morning. Yeah. And and like the message is the message, and like the standard is the standard. Like I don't want you to think I'm saying shit that I don't practice or I know for a fact that she practice. You know, like it be a road, it be a bumpy road trying to get what you're trying to accomplish, and then like people, you gotta understand, you could be doing everything you feel like you're supposed to do, right? Everything that they telling you you're supposed to do, right? But you gotta understand where the memorandum is coming from. They're flawed, and they don't know what, you know. So living inside the parameter and the balance that it takes, you gotta be able to think for yourself, right? But you have to make your decisions understanding that your decisions are a part of the greater whole. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No man is an island. That's one of the truest things I ever heard in my life. Right. Take somebody who's self-started. Take any self-started millionaire. I don't give a fuck because people like to allocate it with money, and you got money, you can make your own decisions. Take any billionaire and trace back their road. And there's no way that they did it alone. The idea needed help to become an idea out of their head to invest in you because they ain't had no fucking money. Exactly. Like, understand what's going on. People are self-started. No, he had a self-started idea, self-generated idea. Mm-hmm. And then the wherewithal or the mental fortitude to seek out how to get it into a physical. But along that road, it took some things that person obviously didn't have because they weren't a billionaire when they started. Exactly. Nobody does it alone. It takes a village, people. You just got to see, what does your village look like? Is that village good for you? Does it feed into you? Does it pour into you? Or does it take? Or are you the one who's always in the center of the village pouring out? You need a new village. Mm-hmm. Or do you like being that person? Do you need a new you? Mm-hmm. There's some things to think about, people, as the new year is approaching. You know, I don't necessarily believe in New Year's resolutions, but I do believe I believe in yearly inventory. Yeah, absolutely. But that's what I believe it is. Like it's an opportunity for you to reflect back on the year that's passing, and an opportunity to look forward into the year that's coming and say, okay, what do I want to do different? What can I take from that year? How did I grow in that year? Because it doesn't all have to be bad. You know, you can look back at that year and be like, damn, I'm proud of myself. You're supposed to be able to check off some things looking over a year. Yeah. What did I accomplish that negative I set out and for positive that I accomplished? Right. And so, yeah, exactly. What's different forward throughout this year from the year before? Like when New Year comes for me, I look at 2 years back. Mm. You understand? Like it's 2024 going into now. I look back at 2021, 2022, 2020, were there any significant differences? Were there any significant fall-offs? Were there any add-ons? Were there any subtractions? Like, what in my life is different? Well, I'm probably not 21, but I'll at least try to go 2 years back. The year before last, the one that I'm finishing, the year before that. How was it? And then how did I live this year that I just came through? So going into the next year, the differences or the comparisons, the positive ones, I'm trying to keep going, you know what I mean? The negative ones, I'm trying to alleviate going into the next year. Right. So I can take the positive trends that I developed and learning through a whole nother year of being alive, what worked for me and what didn't work for me. All right, well, let's dive into that a little more. Like, I'll start with you, Luch. Now that we're approaching the new year, have you give me maybe your top 3 goals that you want to set for yourself for the new year.
I didn't really make no goals because I haven't even really been thinking about New Year's. I haven't been thinking about even though it's in a month, it's just another month. It's just another day. Mm-hmm. So I don't really try to make goals. But I guess I would be I'm fucking up.
I love Lucci.
Talk more, get more out there.
What's going on?
That mic is on.
Can you hear yourself now? I hear something coming through it. Let me see. No. Let's see now. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
All right.
You gotta put it in.
All right. Pause.
So I guess my goal would be to start getting out there more, to talk more to people, like really, like it. It's been I think that's been like my yearly goal more and more.
You've gotten way better with it since you first came. No, seriously, I've noticed it. Yeah, I noticed that cognitively, and what I'm saying is, I noticed when, like, not when, but I noticed that cognitively you did like make a decision to do that more. Yeah. I saw it.
Shout out to growth on that aspect. Because Lucci is so quiet. But this is what I know about Lucci. So don't be fooled by her. Welcome to the authentic. Because the minute you say something, she be like, I will fuck you up in there. You be like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's two different sides. It's two different sides. It's Lucci and then there's Lucci.
Yeah.
You don't want to see Lucci.
Lucci got a whole different tone in her voice. It's deep. Her shoulders spread out. She become the beast. Like, she get husky.
Become a lion.
Yo, this nigga Nate crazy. This nigga Nate is crazy.
He putting gunpowder in your oatmeal.
Damn it, Nate.
All right, what about you? All right, everybody just give one. 3 might be too many. Is there a goal that you setting for yourself for next year, Chef?
My goal for this year.
Not this year, next year.
Yeah, this year.
Okay.
A couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my aspiration for moving forward, like I said, I took my self-inventory. I've been taking self-inventory. My biggest obstacle, I say, because I guess my biggest thing is to be more money better.
Dang,
or financially better.
Stable.
Yeah. Well, no. I need to manage money better. Yeah, I need to manage money better.
Me too.
I need to manage money. That's my moving forward. That's what I'm working on this year. Like this year going out, my goal was to work on my temperance. I had just went back to work. I was getting back in the work field. I had to be around a bunch of people. I had to deal with more attitude. So my goal throughout the year, or entering in this year in this new work environment and getting back to work, was just my general all around acceptance, patience, and my demeanor and my attitude.
I don't got no more patience.
Like the way I knew I would have to be going into, so I knew I had to work on that more. So that was what I was working on this year. 24, I'm working on my finances.
Oh, I gotta put Lucci on the yoga mat.
Shit. I was so angry yesterday. This lady
and maybe getting in a little bit better shape.
Give me the address. I got the address. Just call the taxi service. But I need to write. You don't need to write down shit. Just call the fucking taxi service, and I'm gonna give you the address and all the information you need. She would not call this taxi service. I walked out the room. I don't got time. I don't got patience for old people no more.
She don't got patience either.
I think I need to change.
This one call shit and get on hold and don't.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna leave me on an endless hold. I'm hanging up. Like even the other day,
it's on hold.
I'm back at the Y, so I already know the population that I serve there, right? So I'm covering the gym floor this particular day, and this lady comes over to me, but I don't have on a Y shirt because I feel like I'm exclusive.
Wrong though. Though.
What do you mean?
Wrong. Start off with that though.
Yeah, I didn't have on my Y shirt.
Okay, wrong.
I never wear my Y shirt.
But are you supposed to have it on?
Yeah, but I don't care.
All right, cool.
I don't care. They asked me to cover this shit.
No,
I'm coming from teaching my class. So whatever. I don't have on my Y shirt, but I'm sitting there on the floor. The lady comes over to me. She says, "You work here?" I said, "Yes, I do." "Oh, well, you don't have a shirt on." I said, "Okay, that's fine. Do you need my help?" She goes, "Well, yeah, but you don't have on a shirt." Okay, we already established that.
You might be trying to kill her.
But do you need my help? "Oh, well, yeah, but I just don't understand why you
Where
don't
is your
have a shirt."
pinky shirt? Yeah, where is your pinky shirt?
So she wants to go back and forth. So finally she walks away from me. She goes up to the front. Like somebody was going to come back and check me about this shirt. No. She comes back. She goes, "Well, I did go up to the front and the people told me you do work here. So I guess you can help me." I said, "I tried to tell you that, but you didn't believe me, but it's fine." So now at this point, I'm refilling the paper towels on the gym floor. She says to me, well, I do need your help. I said, okay, I'll be right with you. Give me a second. Let me finish putting these paper towels in. Well, I feel like you should stop what you're doing and help me right now.
That's
well,
where
I
she
feel
fucked
like
up at.
that's where you fucked up big time. I said, excuse me, I'm confused by your tone.
Over 60.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Of course. So I said,
Bitch.
I said, well, I'm confused by your tone. She said, well, why? I said, because you're rude. I did tell you I can help you, and I'm more than willing to help you as soon as I'm finished what I'm doing. I'm doing a task, and you're not going to make me stop in the middle of the task that I'm doing to help you. You can wait.
Oh, bitch.
Well, you're
shit.
being rude, this, and third. She went back and forth with me until finally I said, guess what? Now, guess what? I'm not going to help you. I'm not helping.
Bitch,
and I'm going to go up to the front and let the front desk know
Bitch,
that I'm not
the
helping.
wild free, ain't it? You was in here on your AAP.
Where was that adamance first when you first walked up when I told you I worked here?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Well, let me go find out if you work. Let me go check.
So at the end of the day,
I'm doing something else now.
at the end of the day, she didn't get my help. I didn't get in trouble for not having a shirt. I never would, and I never will. And at the end of the day, like people, it just amazes me how people, when you're in a service field or of any field, right?
Take advantage
and
of
people think they can talk to you any kind of way. No, you're not. And then see, another thing is she kept saying, the young lady. Bitch, I'm grown, 43 years old. I'm not no kid. And that's the problem too. She thought she could talk to me crazy because she probably thought I was in my 20s, some young girl.
I hate that shit. I get that a lot. That happens a lot with me, where people think they could talk to me a certain way and
talk to you crazy. Like, no. Even your clients. No. Because I'm helping you. No. My mom is guilty of it. No.
That'd be my thing. I work in service every day when I'm at, and it's just amazing some of the shit you see.
Right. Working that shop right. I quit that
I can imagine the people that the way they was talking.
Who the fuck are you talking to? It wasn't even the customers. It was the staff there. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah, no.
You make just as much as me, and we don't make a lot, bitch. Who
and
the
you're
fuck
not my
you
boss.
That's why I like being
out.
something like the boss. Nobody
Watch
talk
your
to me
tone,
like nothing.
you can get smacked. I don't care about the job.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, yep, that's why I'm no longer employed at the previous place of employment.
Yeah, because niggas think they
not
can
gonna
talk
go
to you
very
however
long
way they
with
want
it.
to,
Yeah,
just
we're not
because
gonna go
they're
very
in a
long
certain
with it.
position. No.
No, see, the thing
Respect
about
me.
it is, who said that DJ Nate be nice to old people? No, I'm always nice and I'm always respectful to old people, but the problem is bitter, mean old people.
Or crazy old people.
Some old people who just think because I've just been rude all my life and I've been this way all my life, I could be this way.
Old entitled people. I don't like entitled old people. Like just because you made it to be old.
To be honest.
And a PSA to all you old people out there: stop being fucking rude just because you old. That does not give you a pass.
Some of them people,
Yeah, they passed they
give a fuck
for sale date. Yeah. Some of them people feel that's what I mean. Look, and you know what? And that's not even the old people I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the old person who feel like because she 90 that she got a bit of carte blanche. She's 90. She has a bit of carte blanche.
You still don't have to
I'm
be
talking
rude
about
'cause
you
you're
still.
90.
Well, she could get a pass because she's 90. More than a pass. So I'm talking about them old people at like 65,
yeah, my mom
70.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm talking about.
Think they entitled to
old
everything.
people, I apologize. I'm not really talking to y'all because it really don't matter anyway. Y'all gonna die soon. So live your life what you got left. Fuck it. But I'm talking about
what I
you
be trying to tell
still
them.
active
Live your life and be
cognitive.
happy.
No, yeah, I'm talking about you active cognitive 65 to 75 range older people.
No, do like the 80.
You people, no, because 80, they've been through some shit when they was young.
Yeah,
no.
80, like my aunt.
Them 80-year-old, that's why I
aunt
gave
mouth
it
is
80.
unfiltered.
Because 80, when they was young, nigga, they had a job. You understand what I'm saying? At 80, when she was 13,
she was working.
She was working. And taking care of the kids at home. And probably getting fucked on by some old head. And like, let's at 80, they was 80. That's when it start that age where they was like, you not really a motherfucking person. You just over there to get, silly and shit. Come on. 80, I feel like that. I feel like them 80-year-old motherfuckers, they had a choice. Like, they choice years was took
I
from
was
them.
about to ask, wasn't they married off at like 13?
That's what I'm saying.
12, 13.
At 80, they probably got like 16 kids. You know what I'm
Move your
saying?
mic back, babe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But
your
like
voice
at
projects.
80,
like that's what I meant. At like 80, you had that premises of where when you were supposed to have your life and that probably could have geared you into being a nice person or whatever. They didn't have like nice person years. You understand what I'm saying to you? At 80, they was born at the time where
still ain't no excuse.
They was
Fuck
dictated to. I'm not saying it's an
old
excuse. I'm
people.
just saying it's a bit of a pass because at 80, she's not even
y'all
really
old
being
people
mean.
need us young
She's
people to
being
wipe
the way
y'all's
she's
ass.
been
Was.
conditioned. Yeah, she been conditioned to be a little bit hard.
Yeah,
at
no,
80.
fuck that. You gonna be conditioned to be
understand?
getting
You
bed
did-
sores.
No,
you
but
keep
I got
fucking
some
up.
clients that's like that. Like that's just how they had to be hard their whole life. So that's just how they is.
Just how they are.
But they really sweethearts once you get to know
Like your
them.
aunt, like your aunt.
Yeah, my
Your
aunt is hard,
a little
but she's a
off-putting.
sweetheart.
But yeah, two motherfuckers. She choose to be two.
No,
Yeah, it's
First
who
of
they
all,
choose.
two motherfuckers.
It's
Listen,
definitely
Sweet is not the right word for her. Nothing sweet
I
about her.
I'll let that
She's
slide because
not
you
sweet.
said it and it's aunt. But no, she not.
She's nothing sweet
Her
about
aunt
her.
is a fucking gangster.
She's a G.
She's
but
a fucking gangster.
but
what she is
she's loyal.
quiet and
Loyal.
very off-putting to who she wants to be to because she earned that fucking right.
right.
I don't gotta pretend like I like you. I don't have to say what I don't feel to accommodate you. And she was never given that opportunity to have like a personality. And I'm not talking about specifically your aunt. I'm talking
I
about
kind of like
that
straightforward
age range.
old people.
Man,
Yeah, I do
listen,
too. I just
some of
don't
the
I
like
don't
funniest-
like the
some of the
rude
funniest
attitudes.
motherfuckers ever.
I love the
I
straightforward
love the
old
honesty,
people.
the
your aunt can be
sternness,
Yeah.
rude at times.
She
Your
do,
aunt
and
can
I
be
tell her.
rude and very,
She
but,
is, and I
what
tell
they
her.
say, that's Ronnie. Leave her the fuck
No,
alone.
and I don't. I'll be like, you so
Yeah,
rude. Like,
you're,
why
you're
you?
the minority.
Like,
But
when you
what
know
I'm
how many
saying
times
to you,
we go,
baby,
we
is
go to Macy's and the lady and the
sugar
people be
ball.
like,
Fuck,
hey, good
nigga.
morning.
No.
She don't
Nigga.
fucking part her lips.
Nigga.
Oh, I do that.
I be like, Aunt Ronnie, say good morning.
Nelly,
Can I
you're-
help you with
nigga, you're
anything?
part
Did
of
I
the
ask you for
minority that
help?
speak to everybody
Leave me the
everywhere you
fuck
go. I
alone.
keep telling you that. That's a minority thing.
Yeah, I do
Everybody
that
don't
shit.
just walk
Leave
in the
us,
building
"Good
speaking to
morning."
everybody
The
and
fuck?
hugging motherfuckers who at the security desk and shit and busting it
Yeah,
up
if it ain't
with the
y'all,
waiter at Wendy's.
why the fuck
Everybody
are you
don't do
talking
that.
to me?
Everybody don't do that.
I'm
I
weird
keep
as shit
trying to
with
tell
that.
you that. Everybody don't do
Yeah,
that.
I
We
know, but I
walk
feel
in,
like
we
if
go in the
someone
what the fuck.
Definitely
speaks
don't
to
ask me
you.
for help while we
Yes.
in the
I
fucking
feel like
store.
if someone
Alright, and
speaks
I'll
to
give
you,
you that.
you're
Yeah.
supposed to speak
But,
back.
yeah.
Like, I'm different.
Ronnie
I'll
don't do that
initiate
shit.
and say, hey, good morning.
Yeah.
Everybody's not like me. I get that. But when someone speaks to you, and this is the lady who raised me, she's 82 years old. She
Yes,
told
she
me
is.
if somebody
Yeah.
speak to you,
Yeah.
you speak back.
Do
Why
what she
the
tell
fuck?
you.
No.
Do what she tell you.
No.
But some people,
Nah, some
you know,
people only saying good morning for some sarcastic reason or just
some
to,
people just be
racially
too
profiling,
fucking
be
like
Joe.
Some people
Some
just
fucking
too
loud.
Joe,
Yeah, that
nigga.
part. You too
It's
fucking
8:30 in
loud.
the
Joe
morning.
thing.
Hey, good morning. It might not
And
be
I
a fucking
can't
good
stand
morning,
no
nigga.
bubbly ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
What you so happy for, too?
That bubbly shit out
But
of
what's
that shit
wrong
is
with
fake.
that?
No,
shit is
because
fake.
it's not real.
That's
It's not
Talk like that
real.
all day. Hey, good morning. How you doing?
And
No,
I don't
like that
know
all day,
you.
but I am
And a
mindful.
lot
I
of
hate
people
that
use
shit.
it as a disarming technique. Sometimes it's psychological too. Like for me,
Definitely
and I'm
is.
telling you why. And a lot of
Mind-fucking
people
technique to get you out of something.
A lot of people do it because they're scared. A lot of people do it to all put you. A lot of people do it to take control of the conversation that may or may not. Like people do it to me. People speak to me majority of the time because I get spoke to a lot by motherfuckers I don't know. People speak
Same
to me
here.
mostly initially to disarm me or to make themselves more comfortable because they're intimidated by me. So they'll speak to me first. If I'm walking down the street, and my head is up, my head is straight, right? Somebody's coming toward me, and usually it's a guy. And we're walking, I keep eye contact with everything in my peripheral and around, right? So if you're walking down the street, more than likely, I'm looking right at you.
You damn sure better
Until-
believe I'm looking back at your ass.
So, and usually what happens is a motherfucker will go, "What's up, dog?"
I won't.
You understand? I don't either.
gonna walk
But
right by you.
usually, but you know who usually does it? You know how I
like
said
this
it was
the whole
guys?
time.
Because guys usually are intimidated, like, why is this nigga looking at me? Or
We gonna
is
be
he
like,
about
"You know
to do
that
something
nigga?"
to me?
Nah, I
But
don't
if
know
you
that
I
nigga.
learned
speak
from
to
an
a
old head.
motherfucker-
I learned from old head. If they looking at you, it might be some type of familiarity. It might look like somebody, anything.
Anything.
That happen.
It could
But
be
I ain't gonna be
anything.
like, damn, what the fuck is you looking at? I'm just
Right.
gonna keep
You're
looking
not
at
supposed
you
to do that. You're supposed to look
I
until
smile.
no, you keep looking or you do something disarming. Smile.
I smile
Look,
if I see
niggas
somebody
usually do
looking
this.
at me.
This what niggas usually do.
The head
You know what I
up.
mean? This
Nah.
joint right here.
Up
The
if
head
I
down.
don't
Up,
know
I don't know you. Down,
Yeah,
if,
if I
down,
know
if, down if I know you, giving you the what's up. The up joint is sup.
Yeah.
Down is what's up. Up is sup. You understand what I'm saying? But usually the person who's feeling some type of way or intimidated or whatever, in my case, will usually make the approach to speak to me. Like they'll make the initial contact to make them feel better. Oh, he ain't doing nothing to me if he spoke to me. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel like people try to start conversations with me a lot, but
because
I
they're
end
probably
it
trying to
because
figure
I give
you
you
out.
I give you like one word or something or 2 words, and I just be like, all right. And we just got this awkward stare, and I be like, well, all right.
Until they
walk away,
right?
or until I walk away.
Right?
Like I
and
don't.
what usually happens is the
I don't know how to
motherfucker who turn their
conversate
head
with you. I don't know
first is
you.
the one, you know
I
what I
don't
mean?
feel your energy.
The one that does the most talking most of the time be the one that's the most uncomfortable. I learned that.
Because they're trying to figure the other person out or disarm them or to get an idea of, you know what I mean? Should I be scared of this person? Should I fucking...
and they want to know how to act around you too.
That's how it is. Or like in Lucci's case, she's real quiet. She's always a
I'm
motherfucker
observant.
be picking her, trying to pick her to get to know something about her. Like it's always a reason behind. I've done it. I've been in situations where I spoke to a nigga first to see what type time he on, because we've been in the club the whole night and we both been looking at each other. Or we've been at a restaurant and we've been looking at each other.
Yeah, somebody looking too long, I be like, how you doing?
Yeah, right. There you go. I say what's up. Now, it used to be a way I said it. Fucks up, dog. And that's one way it leads to something. Now I've learned a simple, what's going on, dog, works the same way. Because if that person got a malice intent, they're going to answer in a certain way or not answer. Or if it's just cool and we just happen to be looking at each other, everything good, dog, what's up? You know what I mean? Speaking to somebody always been a tool. Man, I thought you was my man. No, niggas always got this thing where they start off, when they think they know somebody, they always start off with, no Joe shit, dog, but why is it Joe shit? You look like somebody, I thought you was somebody I knew. Why is that Joe shit?
And if I was that person,
then it wouldn't be Joe.
Hey, nigga, what's up? Is that no doubt?
It's happened to me before.
Because it's always perceived when you initiate conversation or initiate any type of contact with somebody that you're being Joe. Like, and because I'm an initiator of conversations and contact and stuff like that, I'm always looked at and put in the category as being Joe, but I don't care because I like to talk to people. I like to hear people's stories. Like I like to, just get a feel for where people come from. And ultimately it has gone far in even the profession that I'm in because it makes me more relatable to everybody.
It's crazy.
Because I just like to talk to everybody.
I like that about you though, because you can really like talk to somebody and like really like sell them something or promote them something. Like you really are good with fucking talking to people. Like you should have been a lawyer or something. Like
I probably should have been. But I enjoy people, and I learned that.
You bring people together too.
Thank you. I learned that from working my job and how miserable I was, and that's when I realized money isn't everything.
I'm an avid
all money is not good money, and not that the job wasn't a good job. It was a great job, and I loved my job. However, I didn't feel fulfilled because I was lacking in doing what I was passionate about.
Right. I'm just on what I'm on all the time.
I want to do what I'm passionate about. I don't, and I feel like I have to have the faith and believe that the money's going to come. I can't live my life dictated by chasing the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to live my life like, oh, I got to get the bag. No, I want to chase my passion and hope and just believe that it will be, it'll flourish and turn into something lucrative as I continue to pour into it. But I don't want to live my life driven by money. Yes, we need money to live and be happy and to be comfortable.
We just need money for bills, to be honest.
We need it. We need it to live, to be comfortable. However, I don't want it to dictate my moves. Like that's how I was starting to feel about that job. Like I gotta go to this job. I gotta go to work because I need that check.
You gotta go to work.
But I can put that work into other things. I can put that work into myself, and I've done it before, and I've made a lot of money. So now I just have to get back to that. Now I still work at the Y. I still have a job per se, but I took a major pay cut.
Because you got a
major pay cut. You know what I'm saying? Just to sabotaging or sacrificing that job, knowing
but you
that
never know who might walk in the Y and shit. See your shit,
right?
Hear you speak or something,
right?
And now, cha-ching.
I mean, it's nothing like it.
You never know what's going to fucking happen. Like the path you choosing, you on the right path.
I feel like we all
If
on
you
the
feel
right
good,
path.
then you on the right path. If you feeling like shit, like your life is shit, you ain't on the right path. You gotta.
I feel like soon as you feel like you on the right path, right, then something steps in to try to make you feel like shit. Like soon as you be on that
Nah.
high horse and you be like, yeah, I'm charged
That's
up.
the lesson.
Then boom, you be like,
That's the lesson. You gotta figure it out. What's the lesson? What I did wrong that I need to, take 2 steps back, figure that shit out, and then, move on. It's just a little speed bump. It's just a lesson
Yeah.
you gotta learn and get through.
And that be the part, learning how to still, be on your feet and adjust to things as they come your way, because it's always some type of always.
That used to be my biggest
Some type
problem.
of setback. Like, I'm not going to speak on it directly, but when y'all went through what y'all went through with the merch, like, that's a fucking setback. Like, and the nerve of somebody to think that they can take from you what you invest so much of yourself into, like, that shit hurts. Like, and to have to rebuild and all, like, people don't understand what goes in it. I feel like you work harder for yourself than you can for any company. If you really, really believe in what you're doing and you really believe that what you have is going to take you somewhere, you're going to work way harder for yourself than you'll ever work for any job.
Because the failure is different. If I fail at somebody else's gig, I get fired. I go find another gig. If I fail at my own shit, it's all the time I put in. It's all the money I put in. It's all the relationships that got fucked up throughout it. Because relationships going to get fucked up through it. Like, it's a deeper fall when you for yourself. The stakes are bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
but
yours.
sometimes the reward is greater.
No.
So
all
the
the times
stakes
the
should
reward is
be-
greater. If you win big.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, like, if I win at a gig, it's a promotion or it's a cap. You know what I mean? There's a
It's
cap.
definitely a cap.
But the
It ain't-
security of working for a corporation
Ain't no
is what
security.
people be sitting in.
There's
I
no such
mean,
thing.
it is for some people. Niggas work 20 years, 30 years, get their pension and do it. To some people, that's the right way.
Right.
That's the security. Knowing that they got a check coming every week, knowing that they got a bonus coming every year, knowing that they filing taxes at the end of the year,
Right.
knowing that the bills are paid, allocated through that. For some people, that's life. That's the norm. That's society's stat quo of life. That's the way society feels or dictates or tries to dictate that you should live.
Right.
And being successful in that lifestyle is being promoted until you get to a certain level and then being somewhere for a certain amount of time until you retire and you get a pension for working so long. Some people feel like that's success.
Yeah. Well, our time is ticking down. I definitely want to make an announcement. Authentic Philosophies is going to have a new co-host. I will be joining the Authentic Philosophies podcast, people, starting in December. So make sure y'all tune in. I will be posting that on my page moving forward. Lucci, thank you for having me. Thank you for asking me to be a part of that show. I love what you do,
You
what you bring to the
technically
table for the show. I've already been like a little
already a part
impromptu
of it.
co-host already. I already feel like I am. Because when I can make it on a Monday, I slide right into my seat.
Big
So
facts.
if you've been watching Authentic Philosophies, people, you know I've already been there. I already have my seat. It's already been warmed up for me. But I will be permanently joining Lucci and
Clever.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I will be joining Lucci and Clever Cosmic every Monday.
That's a funny boy.
For Authentic Philosophies. So tune
Clive, you
into
a
that.
funny boy, Clive. I ain't gonna hold you.
Make sure y'all tune
You a
in.
funny boy.
Make sure y'all tune in every Friday, people, 3 to 6. Fly Team, Fly Shit Only. Submit your videos. Shout out to Shala for winning the best video.
Yeah, shout out to Shala.
Remember.
We're
Shout
gonna
out
have
to
Shala on this fly day too.
Huh?
We're gonna have Shala on this fly day.
Oh yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
talked to Shala. Yep, he said he would be here
Say
this
he
Friday.
performing.
So
Y'all
Already
come
set a
out.
month.
make sure y'all follow the whole team. You can follow Lucci. Where can they find you?
LOUCHTOTE
On Instagram. Chef
Look around.
Poe.
FBFRPO.
On IG, people, make sure you follow the whole squad. Download the Glockaware app. Subscribe, view, like, and share on YouTube. Tune into all the shows. Stay tuned. Later on today, it is Paulie and the gang. Peace.
Glock away.